Welcome back to another episode of Measy Media Podcast. It's your boy Measy, Mr. 4 a.m. We believe Steve back in the building, man. Been a cool minute. Been hella long since we talked to y'all. I know I say this shit. Happy New Year. Happy fucking Thanksgiving. Happy Merry Christmas.
Man.
Fucking Hanukkah. Like,
Kwanzaa.
Christmas.
Fuck Christmas. Martin Luther King Day. All
Martin
that.
Luther King Day, bruh. Shit, by the time it pass out, fucking Happy Valentine's Day, too. Because, yeah, it's been a minute, bruh. But, shit, glad to be back.
Happy Malcolm X Day. Shit, throw it in there.
Yeah, shit.
Go ahead, give him a day, too. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's rock with it. But, other than that, man, hope y'all all been cool. You feel me? As always, man, niggas' lives just get busy, you know. Shit, I started coaching. A few of us got different things going on and everything
like
like
that.
Went like
0 and 5, huh?
He got me fucked up.
16 or something.
I ain't never did nothing. I was 0 for nothing.
I think it was like the 08 Lions when they didn't win a game.
solid 5 and 5. Though,
5 and 5. They went 5.
One of those wins is off of a forfeit, but you know we count them. We get them how we can, man. Get them
middle of the pack for sure.
Hey,
I'm gonna stop talking. I ain't about to talk about the kids like that. It's good.
No, I'm joking. Fuck my
kids.
Kids
grown. They middle of the pack kids.
Man. I'm not gonna lie. I used to tell them shit like that. Y'all know I don't be giving a fuck.
That's so funny. My niggas went 5 and 5. It's good though.
Hey man,
at least
decent.
they got some wins. Yeah,
we decent. You feel me? So it's all good.
That shit builds character.
Man, and if it sure do, learning lessons, all of that. So, but yeah, man. Let's just get into it. Let's start with Keith Lee visiting the Bay. So just a quick little rundown and everything like that. If you don't know who Keith Lee is, he's a food reviewer pretty much who goes to like mom and pop shops. So not like actual restaurants that have a name and are the most famous restaurant in the city, but those restaurants are food places that might need the help, and he uses his influence on TikTok and Instagram
to get them some marketing.
Help some of the older generations and stuff like that who aren't such as good with like the media influence and everything, get their little shine and all of that. His time in the Bay Area was not good. So
it was a short visit.
Usually he stays inside of cities for about a week. This time he stayed for like
3 or 4 maybe?
Probably 3 or 4 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only was in the city for about
He was only in San Francisco?
No, so when he was here, he was inside of a lot of cities. So before we get started, and I am going to play one of his videos, I'm just trying to make sure I get the correct one. Yeah, okay.
Looking for the latest one where he explains that he wasn't just in Oakland and San Francisco?
No, I was looking for the first one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so basically in the second one that Kahari is referring to, he did explain that he was not in just Oakland and San Francisco. Yeah. So before we get into it, he is talking about his experience of the whole Bay Area. He mentioned cities like San Jose, Walnut Creek, even Richmond and Fairfield and everything like that. Those areas that some of us may not consider the Bay Area, but they are the Bay Area. So he did go more than just to Oakland and San Francisco.
Did he go to Fairfield?
It might not have been Fairfield.
I was going to say, that's kind of far out there. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
he was around, though.
Yeah, he was around. Pretty much is the whole gist of it. But here's what he had to say.
And family food tour is officially over prematurely, and we're gonna get straight into it. Let's talk about it. There are a few reasons why as a family we decided to end the food tour short, but before I get to that, I truly want to say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single bit of love. The people of the Bay were absolutely amazing, and I'll never forget the hospitality and the love that y'all showed me. Reason number 1, I truly don't believe the Bay is a place of tourists right now, and that's what I was, a tourist. The people in the Bay are just focused on surviving. That's the business owners, the locals. The amount of tents and living structures and burnt up cars that we saw people living in was shocking to say the least. Before we went, people was comparing it to Gotham City. Now, I might not agree, but I understand where it's coming from. But I can't harp on it enough that the people are amazing. It's just an environment. And as an outsider, I wish the city would step in. I don't know if they have. I don't know if they've been trying. But just from the outside looking in, it don't seem like it was much city interference. Reason number 2, and this is in no particular order. We went to a lot of restaurants. Popular restaurants, not popular restaurants, mom and pop shops. And this is the first city where where I have over 6 videos that I don't feel comfortable with posting because nothing about my experience was constructive and nothing that I said was constructive. I've always been big on honesty. I've always been big on transparency, but I've never been big on completely tearing down anybody. And I feel like those 6 videos only doing that. And I've always said I'm absolutely blessed to do this, but it does take a lot of money and it does take a lot of resources to do. At the moment, everything comes out of pocket. So when we had that many restaurants that we couldn't do anything with, that was just another deciding factor. Number 3, and probably the most important, I had to go to the hospital because I had an allergic reaction to one of the meals I had. This restaurant in particular cooked a plethora of meats, including shellfish. My family specifically asked if they cooked it on the same grill. They said yes, but they would clean it. The second I ate it, I blew up like a balloon. I had to get some steroids and some allergy medicine, and it cleared right up. But it was a health concern nonetheless, and that was another reason why we decided to go home. I also think the Bay wasn't the target audience for what it is that we do. 90% of restaurants that the locals said had great food was already booming, and the people from the Bay are a loyal community. So if your food is good, the line gonna be out the door already. And then again, we went to some of those restaurants and I wasn't a huge fan. And even if I did like all of the food at the busy spots, that's never been my MO to just go to busy spots. So those are the reasons why we decided to cut it short. But nonetheless, some amazing things did happen while we were there. Chef Greens was one of the restaurants that I went to, and he had a news segment the day after we left. God is amazing. Mama T's also joined that category with a news segment the day after we left. God is amazing. And one of the places that we went that I didn't get a chance to post was a highlight of our trip. The name of it was Luxurious Cuisines. Customer service was absolutely amazing. And the food wasn't too far off of that. We went in as a family and we left for a $2,000 tip. So the trip itself wasn't all in vain. And again, I appreciate every single person that I met. I want to stress, it is not normal for us to go to restaurants, not like it, and not post it. Any other time we ran into the situation, I've always had some kind of constructiveness to say. This was just different. And again, I'm always going to be transparent. I'm always going to be honest. Thank you again to everybody in the Bay Area. We'll be headed to the next spot soon. God bless you. Today, y'all be safe.
Man, fuck Keith. Hey, that's exactly.
Fuck that nigga.
That's
man.
exactly what TikTok did, bro. TikTok went crazy. Bro, he was trending on Twitter and hella shit after this.
What, bro? Twitter, TikTok,
You
Instagram.
see how I feel though about the whole little shit though, for real. When it comes to the Bay Area, like everybody know we ain't had no motherfucking like.
Food,
like,
bro.
come on, bro. Me growing up, I ain't never heard of somebody say, "Oh yeah, we gotta go to Won't You Want." They popping, they that shit busting. Won't You Want all that? Like, no, bro. And then when you break it down to like now, bro, like all real Bay Area motherfuckers, bro, like they done moved out. Like niggas is in Sac, niggas is in Fairfield, niggas is in Texas, niggas is in Antioch, niggas is in
Vegas.
like Vegas, bro.
Atlanta,
Like come on, bro. All the Bay Area shit that he went to is tourists. Like, you feel me? He talking about, I'm a tourist. This ain't no tourist city. That's because it is tourists now. Like, it ain't no real Bay Area niggas building shit up. Like, you feel me? All this extra shit. It's nothing but niggas that came from wherever the fuck they came from. And now they building shit up, and now the shit nasty. Don't say, nigga, it's because it's some Bay Area shit. Like, nah, it's from wherever the fuck they came from. But, I don't know, bro. That shit is weird.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
All right, I got a few things. I'm going to say, one of the things for that was that, all right, so he goes on his TikTok or his Instagram and he'll post, like, I'm going to the city. He looks for recommendations from the locals, basically, his followers. So the thing is, you're talking about, like, there was no good spots or it was just tourists. It's all the transplants were telling him to go to these spots that they go to, which are...
but that's what I'm saying. Even the people that's telling them, it's like they not even really from
That's what I'm saying.
Bro. Like,
it was niggas who been here for like a year being like, this where you gotta go. Yeah. And then him getting there and being like, nigga, this some mid.
Exactly.
And then to go off of what you said before you go on to the next thing, just because that's one of the things I wanted to talk about too. Also, a lot of people were posting things like, bruh, you gotta remember this man is a food reviewer that goes around the nation. You feel me? Not just like local little cities and everything like that. So like, for example, one of my favorite spots is Mills Hoagie. I would not tell that man to go there because it's multiple people who may or may not like it. I fuck with it because I have
that nostalgia
like, yeah, bro, like my family been going there for years and everything
there.
like that. But if you don't like it, I'm not finna be like, oh man, you tripping. That's one of the, no, bro, it's just a good sandwich.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's like, to go off of that, bro, he even said like, he didn't say the food was nasty. He didn't say the shit like, he said he couldn't do nothing with the content because the food was moderate, which is what it is, basically. Bro. We are moderate when it comes to food.
He was like,
yeah, like it wasn't bad, it wasn't nasty, but shit, it was cool. Like,
also, I will say the Bay does like Asian food and Mexican food really well, right?
Exactly.
But he only goes to places that aren't popping already. So if you talk about those two things, they're already popping out here. He would be like, why would I go in this restaurant?
Exactly.
The line's already out the door. Like, you feel me? So
because he is about helping the
So like he said, like one of his last points was like, this really ain't the place for like our target audience. Like what we do is try and find struggling restaurants.
Yeah.
And he like anything that's good is like niggas is already popping. It's already going off over here.
For sure.
So I can see why he left, because it was like, this ain't really fitting the brand. And you got to realize he travels with his whole family. He has like his wife and his kids with him. So if you tell him to go to some spot in East Oakland and you're not from here, you're gonna be like, why do I'm not trying to have my daughter standing out here waiting for a cheesesteak or something. Like, we about to get a shot for some food. Like, so I understand why he was like, yo, it's not a place for tourists. I'm not comfortable out here.
Go to a cheesesteak place at a gas station.
Hell yeah, like when you from that area, you're like, yeah, no, that's the gas station cheesesteak. Like, it's normal to you. But when you're not, it's like, yo, this shit kind of it's sketchy out here. It's dangerous.
That man crossed that bridge and hit all them potholes. It was like, what the fuck?
He sent them burnt out cars on West Oakland and them potholes. He said, bro, we gotta get up out of here.
Man. And real shit though, because he did say, you feel me, we was comparing it to Gotham City, which we do have to be telling people. Like, I be telling even my family when they come out here, bro, don't leave your car unlocked or don't leave your windows down. Don't leave anything valuable. I sound like a fucking TSA agent telling people not to leave their car in the airport. Like, bro,
say something.
Yeah. No valuables left in open sight.
No, yeah. When he announced he was coming, hella people was telling him like, bro, you about to get bipped, and then he had to look up what bipping was. And
I think you look up all them articles, you see all the homeless people we got living around here. And it's like other cities. Like, I was talking to somebody about this. Like, when you go to LA. LA has Skid Row, where it's just...
So they trap them niggas in one spot.
They entrap them niggas in one spot, bro. Out here in the Bay, bro, you can go to Union City, San Jose, Hayward, Oakland,
it'd be a city
San
you wouldn't even
Francisco,
expect.
The randomest cities you will see homeless people,
encampment.
It's a homeless nigga living on the Tennyson Bridge right now, on the little overpass, bro. Like, above and under. So it's just... Like he said, bro, it's not a lot of city interference. We got hella shit going on. You feel me? We're
niggas trying to get Tal out of office in Oakland.
So yeah, I understand what he was saying. You feel me?
No, I felt it.
No,
he didn't say nothing that we didn't know.
On my side.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing that we didn't know. Like,
he's
like, there's a lot of homelessness and burnt out cars. Nobody's helping. We like, yeah, nigga, welcome.
No, help us, nigga.
That's what you really need to spotlight.
That man said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a civil activist. I just do food.
He get the fuck up out of here. He went straight to the airport, and not the Oakland one.
Man, for sure.
You had to be trying to be safe and get out of here.
The airport is the red.
Man. But yeah, overall, no hard feelings on.
I understand the post, bro. I feel like
I feel it.
One, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't listen. You feel me? All y'all heard him say was that he was leaving in such a short span of time, and y'all instantly got offended. You feel me?
You didn't even give us a chance.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it's like, our motherfuckers would be like, oh, well, he didn't go here, he didn't go there, bro. He said he went to 6 restaurants in different areas. How you know where he went if we don't know where he went? Like, really ask yourself.
He don't even know where he went.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all all going off of he say, she say. Oh, we saw somebody over here in the Sprinter van and blah, blah, blah. And also, bro, y'all be talking about a nigga in the Sprinter van like y'all have never seen a Cadillac SUV before. The motherfucker says Cadillac inside of the car that he was in, and a Sprinter is a Benz. So, y'all just be talking. But whatever.
Also, I got 2 more things on that.
Go ahead.
Fuck, now you made me forget one. Damn.
It wasn't important.
Well, one of them was... Another reason he got up out of here is because the nigga... Whoever's restaurant that was... Fed that nigga shellfish, bro. Y'all out of pocket. Yeah, y'all try to kill Keefler. You try to take him out.
But
that shit,
as somebody who is a picky eater, who be saying, like, no tomatoes, no onions, no pickles on shit... I for surely be getting tomatoes, onions, and pickles on my shit. I'm just used to it.
But that's, from a business standpoint, that ain't
it's bad
because it's like you about to get sued.
What we used to.
That nigga could sue him if he wanted to.
And then it's like, regardless, because it's like he said, he actually had an allergic reaction, and he explained to them before that shit, like, you feel me, I'm allergic to such and such, such and such. It'd be sometimes you'll go to a restaurant and just be like, oh, no, like he said, no onions and shit like that. And they don't even think, oh, he might have an allergic reaction. They'll just scrape that bitch off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck it.
Also, going back to the video, I think on that part, he wrote in text, like, he thought that they probably cleaned the grill but forgot to clean the utensils. that they was cooking the shellfish
yeah,
with, which is still dumb as fuck.
Still dumb as shit.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Man, yeah. No hard feelings, Keith. Get well, nigga. I don't know.
I mean, I heard he in LA now, so we'll see how that go for him. Because that's damn near the same shit, just bigger.
It probably is gonna be the same shit.
Like literally, I don't be knowing shit.
As long as he stay away from Skid Row, he gonna be alright as far as the homeless shit goes.
I'm not gonna lie, LA got some solid brunch spots though. Like as far as that.
Yeah, that's true.
But other than that nigga finna go to Roscoe's, like, and
he definitely ain't going to Roscoe's. That's already that's been popping.
You don't need the help, so it's just. But yeah, overall, bro. Yeah, no hard feelings, you feel me? I feel like he did do justice. He tried, he gave it his best. But yeah, all in all, bro, like people gotta remember Bay Area culture just from the outside looking in and from the inside looking out, bro. Our culture is literally fucking music and parties and sideshows. Like
anything hyphy.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't, like Steve said in the beginning, we don't have nobody saying like, oh, when you go to the Bay, you're going to have the best food, blah, 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 blah. Never heard that in my life.
We got good food. It's just
we got good food.
But we don't have like those signature, like that one spot
like,
where it's like, you got to go here.
Every hood, every city will point you out to a good ass taco truck, a good ass sandwich spot.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Sure.
We ain't got
That's
no like mom and pop shops. Like you go to Auntie Anne's and get you some mac and cheese and won't do we ain't got that, bruh. Like
also, niggas, you transplant niggas be killing me. All right, so niggas be thinking that Keith Lee is like doing all black businesses. Keith Lee did not start this to do only black businesses. He does anybody who's got poppin' food. These niggas trying to send him to soul food spots. I'm like, bro, the Bay Area does not do soul food. It's not any of the spots
Oakland
we gotta
just started getting a soul food scene,
and they just
a couple years ago.
They just
and they're cool, bro. Like
I wouldn't send nobody if I was trying to impress somebody with the food here. I wouldn't send nobody to no soul food place. Are y'all serious?
To back him up, that last place that he went to, Luxurious Cuisine, I have been hearing that shit go crazy.
Yeah,
you feel me? That one, if I'm not mistaken, that one in the East for sure. It's I damn near want to say, if it's not, I don't want to be mistaken, it's either by the Dubs or like off of 14th or something like that, but it's for sure in the East over there. And that,
we gotta try that shit.
Yeah, but y'all sent that nigga to Highland Hospital, bro. First off, do better for yourself, Keith. I'm glad you came out of that bitch, because niggas don't.
Fuck, yeah.
Niggas for sure don't be coming back out of Highland, but yeah, man, get well, you feel me? Hope everything else go well, bro. No hard feelings on our side from the podcast. Bay Area, do better.
Yeah. Do better.
Man.
Hey, those who got that one, because that shit's hella funny, bruh.
This nigga.
All right, bruh. Y'all want to get into this Katt Williams shit, man?
Yeah, let's talk about
Katt
Mr. Williams.
The fucking GOAT.
I'm not gonna lie, you want to break that one down, brother?
I can break it down. So Katt Williams went on to Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shayshay. And he pretty much came for everybody. Everybody he had smoke with, he came for. It was like a
free for all.
It was like a recent Drake album, like where he just be talking shit about people that randomly you'd be like, damn, he don't like Serena Williams' husband. It was one of those. Like they was just pulling random people out. I had no idea this nigga had beef with Cedric the Entertainer for years. The way he was like, you could tell this was ongoing smoke, bro. Like
Ricky Smiley was the one that got me. I'm not gonna lie. That man said.
First off, I ain't even thought about that nigga in hella long.
He can't play a man to save his life.
Bro, that man said Ricky Smiley can't play a man to save his life. Then proceeded to say, I put inside of my own actor's contract that Ricky Smiley cannot be in a movie with me unless he wears a dress. And then he said, when the last time you see Ricky Smiley? Was it in the first Sunday?
In a movie with him in a dress?
Was he not in the dress?
He plays the hell out of a woman. Him and Tyler Perry plays the hell out of a woman.
Bro, Tyler Perry caught a stray for no reason. He's not even a comedian.
Niggas was catching strays during this interview, bro. Hey, he was pure entertainment and comedy for real.
Hey, for sure. That'd be a win on both sides.
That was a win, yeah. And then everybody started coming out, making their little comments, responding to him. And I was like, y'all doing it. Ice Cube made some shit. Cedric said some shit. I was like, y'all doing exactly what he wanted.
Exactly what he wanted, bro.
Also, I ain't gonna lie, Cedric did steal that joke.
Yeah, Cedric for sure stole that joke. For those of y'all who don't know, if y'all was watching when he was saying that, Steve Harvey stole the Mr. Cooper's idea and everything like that.
That one I didn't really.
Yeah, that one's
That
half
one.
and
All right. So
half.
back in the day, the network televisions, like let's say ABC,
They would
had
always
a
do
poppin'
that.
show about this, a principal at a school, right? Nigga, then Fox would put out a sitcom where there's a principal at a school. Like they would just kind of copy each other.
Because if you
So I
think
ain't gonna
about
throw
it,
that on
Full
him.
House, Roseanne, even though they
Yeah.
had different like little characters and shit, they all would have the same little plot.
Nigga,
Family
living
in the
single,
house.
friends.
Yeah,
All that
like,
shit. Yeah.
When
And
one
then-
network sees another company, it's like the NFL. It's a copycat league.
And it's
You
not
see
even
somebody
the
having
NFL
success, you about to
because
do
now
it.
the way that they're doing it is me and you were talking about it off the pod one day. But those medical shows like the
Oh my
911,
God. Yeah.
the blue bloods and shit like that, like all
Nigga,
of
they just
those
copy,
is-
paste,
CSI,
Yeah, like all of those
orders.
is-
Nigga, they copy, paste, paraphrase.
Yeah, and so
Boring.
that's what that one was. You feel me?
But the Cedric thing, he stole that joke.
Yeah,
nigga.
and Steve Harvey for sure was wearing a wig. So those
Had
two-
us years later, like, damn, Steve went bald. When this happened? it was no transition
no
period.
transition.
It was
bro.
just bald,
As a
nigga.
nigga who was going through a balding phase, that confused
There's supposed to be a transition.
Man, there was none,
And then
bro.
it's like you probably thought to yourself, well, I ain't seen Steve Harvey
In
in
a
a
minute,
minute,
right?
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, so
That nigga pulled a fast one on niggas.
for sure. But
That was hella funny.
to go off of just what people need to start doing too, because me personally, right, I was one of those people who, when I first started hearing the headlines and everything like that, I had even told Steve, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I need to watch the real interview, like the full interview,
Yeah.
because I'm going off of the headlines and the clips and like,
You
I'm
gotta
not
get
gonna
into
lie,
it.
I
You gotta
feel like
dive
he
into
lying
it.
about certain things and everything like that,
You said
because I felt like he was lying about certain things, because like,
Oh, he
yeah,
definitely
just-
lied about a couple things.
yeah, like, of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just certain shit just didn't sound believable to me. So I'm like, okay, let me really hear his full, you know what I mean? So then, like, when he broke down the whole Ricky Smiley shit and he broke down the whole Cedric shit and he had the dates to match
those
and
is for real.
everything, those was locked in. So
All
I'm
right,
like,
so
okay.
it's like you got to be able, when you watch his shit, you got to be able to tell where he's like on some real shit and where he kind of like veering off on some cat shit.
Yeah.
So when he's talking about Cedric, Ricky Smiley, Steve, all real shit. When he started talking about Kevin Hart, I was like, this nigga hates me.
You see, and then even with the Kevin Hart shit, it's like, all right, bro, where are we going with the even all this shit, bro? Like, I get all the shit, like, you feel me? Why you saying and all the extra shit, but it's like, where are we going with this? Because I ain't about to stop watching Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
If Steve Harvey came up on TV tomorrow, I'm about to watch it.
No,
If the
for sure.
previews look funny,
Yeah.
like, you feel me? Like, so it's like, where are we going with this? Because I know a lot of people that was like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with this person no more. I ain't fucking with that person no more. I'm like, but what did that person do to you?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
like, you feel me? We all stop fucking with Katt Williams. We
Uh-huh.
all will still say he's dumbass funny, he's the GOAT, yada, yada, yada.
I still watch his
But
specials,
he-
but-
For sure.
Yeah.
But the world stopped fucking with Katt
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah.
Ain't
Nah, he
nobody
been
sat there and
blackballed.
wondered, where Katt Williams at? Until you seen him again. It was like, oh, shit, then where this nigga been at? Like,
There was a time frame, and I can break it down to you, from when that nigga fought that 13-year-old.
I was about to say, that's where the downfall started.
To his
When this-
episode in Atlanta.
when this
that
nigga-
was the gap where you did not see Katt
When this
Williams.
nigga punched a fucking 13, 14, 15-year-old
Yeah, I remember that clearly. 'cause
and was
that's what I
fighting this
like,
nigga in the
ooh.
grass, bro, I was like, ain't
And
you a
getting his
millionaire?
ass whooped, though.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you're getting your ass whooped.
I was like, where's security and why are you fighting a minor? Nigga?
Like,
Like,
how
what
did
is-
this transpire,
what is going on?
bruh? Why didn't you get in the car?
Oh my! I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This nigga, he got up there on the Shayshay thing. He said, "I ain't never been on drugs." I'm like, this
hard
nigga,
drugs.
Yeah.
I was like,
bro,
this
what-
nigga lying, blood.
Like,
Like,
come on,
I'm
man.
like, bro, you for sure have done some coke.
You sound
before.
like an addict. Like,
Yeah.
But
Now,
yeah.
does he do it now? Probably not.
Oh,
Probably cleaned up. But
To explain what Steve was saying about the Kevin Hart thing, he was saying that Kevin Hart was an industry plant because Kevin Hart's comedy scene blew up in New York, and then he came to LA, and all of a sudden he had a big movie like Soul Plane and everything like that. That Hollywood basically pushed him
which
into,
really wasn't that big of a movie.
which really was not that big of a movie.
If you really, it's a
And
black
if you
classic,
really,
but it ain't like a
if you
classic.
really
classic.
fuck with Kev like that, or if you're black, you already know Kev was in Paper Soldiers like right before that. So it's like that's where Kahari was saying, like, you feel me? That's where his credibility started to kind of
Yeah, where he was
table
on
a
some
little
shit.
bit.
Because
Yeah,
for one, it's like, all right, so you're like, oh, he came up in New York. I'm like, nigga, is that not one of the other entertainment capitals? Like,
Yeah,
especially
it's L.A. and it's New York. It's like, bro, Seinfeld came from New York. Eddie Murphy came from New York. Chris Rock came from... These niggas were popping in New York way before they came to L.A. It's like, how do you discredit somebody for that? And this nigga Kev is from Philadelphia. So who's he closer to? L.A. or New York? He gonna go to New York.
And then he didn't really specifically say New York. He said the East Coast. But even still, though, like, you feel me? The nigga was popping on the East Coast.
Yeah, like I don't know how to discredit
and
him off
as a
of that.
nigga from Philly, that is more realistic.
Exactly,
Like,
because how the fuck a nigga from Philly supposed to be popping in the West Coast if his ass, broke ass, can't even get to the West Coast yet? Like,
you telling jokes about the snow and shit, and we ain't got snow out here.
Yeah.
This shit relatable. Like,
And
you know,
It's certain niggas who I will, if you were like, oh, they a plant, you know, somebody's helping them, like, da-da-da. Like Pete Davidson is one of them niggas. Like,
for sure.
Pete Davidson, bruh, not really that funny.
Bad bitch knocker though.
You
Pete
ain't
Davidson
lying.
is a bad bitch knocker,
Davidson,
bro. Don't
yeah.
discredit him on that.
Bro, he been
But
getting
not that
this
funny.
motherfucker's been
Industry
getting
plant.
the most he been
For
getting-
sure. Hey, to go
from his fucking comedy specials to SNL to the bitches he fucks, bro. This nigga's getting a bunch of shit he never deserved.
For sure. Including his movie, that little King of Staten Island.
Man, bro.
Trash.
I didn't watch it.
Man,
even
trash.
his Taco Bell commercial, trash.
Man. But
the
he
way he carries himself, whack. The way he the way he doesn't like to smile in pictures, whack. But me, I'm dope as fuck.
But he still keeps coming back. They just keep giving him more and more shit. And I'm like, who's consuming this media? And
Yeah,
shit?
because Pete Davidson.
Whose
for sure
favorite
motherfucker.
comedian is Pete Davidson? Like, where are you niggas at?
Man,
This is
please
crazy.
drop it in the comments and let me know so we can block your
I
ass.
ain't even know Pete Davidson was a comedian until like a few months ago.
That man thought he was just an entertainer.
Exactly. I seen it on the preview. He had a little stand up. I'm like, this nigga comedian. What the fuck is this happening? Like, anybody could just get on the mic and tell jokes, huh? Like, fuck it. Like,
That man Steve was confusing Pete Davidson and Steve-O for years.
Oh, God, that's the next gen Steve-O for
Man,
sure.
for sure, pretty much. But no, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Kev's just not one of those people I would say he an
It's a
industry
plant.
plant.
Yeah,
like,
that don't make sense.
Just because also off of like Kev's break off, bruh. He
Also-
has too much work that he's done.
Also,
to get
it
his
was
money.
hella's time in between Soul Plane and like Let Me Explain. Like that
For
shit
sure.
didn't just pop out of right after Soul Plane. This
sure.
is years of putting in work after.
for sure. And then seriously funny was before Let Me Explain.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Ain't
even
no
still
correcting.
though, but
could've said that off camera, goddamn.
I fucks with Kevin
Nah, I
Hart.
fuck
That's what I'm
with you.
saying. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing. Can't nobody say that's gonna get me to stop fucking with him. Cause it's like, bruh, he did what he did, bruh. That's not me. That's not you, bruh. Can't nobody like you feel
Yeah,
me. Like
for sure.
one of the things Katt Williams was mad at, and Katt Williams been saying this shit for years. Like Kevin Hart was one of those niggas that came in talking about, oh, I'll never do this, I'll never do that, like wear dresses and do gay shit.
Yeah.
And then you see this nigga on
Wearing a
Saturday
dress.
Night Live wear a dress. He had a couple movies where he did some gay shit. He didn't do no gay shit as in like, you know, as far as other motherfuckers might take it, white boys or some shit, but he did some gay shit, like, you feel me? To where a black man will be like, this nigga Kev gay as fuck, but you'll
And
still
if you're
watch the
wondering
movie.
what it is,
Like, you
bro,
feel me?
Scary Movie when they reenacted Brokeback Mountain. That's the one I thought of.
This
off
gotta
rip.
be-
For
scary
sure,
movie, like
for
this
sure.
gotta be like 3 or 4 or
Nigga,
something like that.
Yeah, it was three.
It was
Those
3 and 4. He did
Okay.
some gay
Yeah.
shit in both of them.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Not Steve with the tallies of gay shit niggas have done
That
in
nigga Steve
movies.
said, I really fuck with Kevin Hart, and I was disappointed in Scary Movie 3 and 4.
And then even in 40-year-old version, nigga, he was arguing with Brad. Brad was like, nigga, we fuck doors, nigga. And he was like, this dwarf nigga won't you want. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is happening? Like, but still, it's like, so it's like shit like that. Cause I know I'll be Jammer. You already know, bro. I've been saying it, nigga. Let you give me $1 billion. I ain't gonna never step on camera and play no gay fucking role. I don't give a damn. Like, you feel
Would
me?
you wear a
'Cause
dress
it's
though?
Hell no,
$1 million.
bro. Nope.
$1 billion.
Nope. None of that shit, bro. Because it's about me, how I feel about myself, bro. At the end of the day, I can't look at myself in the mirror and look at myself the same. Like, damn, Steve.
Yeah,
did
and
this
you gotta
bad
actually
shit
watch
for some
yourself do
money.
this role, bro.
Like,
Like, I can't.
Exactly.
What if you get an Oscar off of it?
Nah,
It's not
bro.
gonna happen, 'cause I'm
And
not doing
then
it.
you
I
gotta
ain't
think
gonna
about
lie.
it.
I might throw them stilettos on it. You know?
Yeah, we know.
No, I'm
Hard.
joking.
No.
You gotta think about it in real like not to get like religious with it, but you
Go
feel
ahead.
me? In
Yeah.
Bible terms, bro, like this life is not about materialistic things or money. So if you objectify yourself or you feel me go against your morals for money, it's like at the end of the day, what the fuck you come on now? Like
I feel that's more about the
like,
feeling than the money. Yeah.
And that's basically
you would just feel
saying,
bad
too.
about yourself and your inner life.
Yeah, because that's what Katt was saying, and also because it's like me as somebody who does take God very seriously and everything like that. I feel like he was throwing out that he is a man of God way too much because to me that's
He did
like
say it a lot.
that's like saying you a real nigga, bro. You ain't got to say that
Yeah,
shit
you
to
ain't
me.
really gotta
You know
say
what I
that
mean?
shit.
Yeah,
You know,
especially niggas who repeat it all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
and he said that shit like,
I'm
I'm a man of God, so a man of God, I'm going to stand on these blah, blah, blah. And it's like the only part where I had felt him at was when he was talking about the men who were doing gay roles and were taking roles for, like, being inside of a dress and everything like that, because even, bruh, who played in Big Mama's house, too, I almost said Anthony Mackie. Damn, I can't remember his name, but the younger black dude, you feel me? The one who was like his, I want to say like his son. Yeah, his stepson.
Oh, that was
I think that was
Mama's House 3.
Yeah. So
2 was still Martin.
yeah, so he had even put out a clip after all of this because an interviewer had
I
asked
didn't catch
him,
that one.
and that man was like, to be honest, at first I thought Katt was on some like hating shit and like he just didn't want me to get the role, but he was like, but to be honest, Katt was like trying to save me from myself. He was like, because that was my first big role.
Yeah.
I put on a dress my first big role.
That was his first mistake.
Because it was like, it was that and it was Lottery Ticket. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those were his 2 movies, but Lottery Ticket came first. And then after that, he put on that dress, and he was like, and then after that,
Nothing.
everybody been wanting me to wear that dress again, or they been wanting me to do this, or they wanted me to continue Big Mama's house, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So he was like, at first I took offense to it, but that's for sure. Like,
'Cause
yeah,
it's only a certain few people that can come back from that. Shit, Martin ain't even come back for that.
For
Once
sure.
he did it for Shanae, they had him do it for Big Mama.
That's
But
true, yeah.
Wesley Snipes was damn near the only nigga that can
sure.
come back for that. That nigga played a drag queen.
Eddie Murphy.
Nigga, Eddie Murphy too.
But he was playing more than just women. He was playing he played all his family members.
To where it's like you like
Except for
damn,
Norbit.
Eddie
In Norbit, he
money.
was just a
For
big
real.
fat
no,
boy.
he
But-
played Asian dude too.
For sure he did.
Oh, okay,
For sure
okay,
he did.
okay.
But yeah, when you seen Eddie, you seen an actor. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? So you never really was like, oh, Eddie on some gay shit. But when you seen Wesley play a drag queen, or you seen Ben Rames play a drag queen,
yeah.
it's like, bro, the only way you can come back from that is if you play them gangster ass roles.
Super
Them
masculine
I'm
roles.
real, I'll
Yeah.
beat your ass roles.
I ain't gonna
Like,
hold you. Vin
feel me?
Rames, bro, did the drag queen thing, and he got he was getting raped in Pulp Fiction. So
Exactly.
did he come
exactly.
back? Did he come back?
But
Yeah.
shit, he ended up having all them gangsta ass movies.
Yeah,
so
right,
niggas
back to
don't
back
talk about
afterwards.
that.
For
Like,
sure.
Even
For sure.
even niggas will bring up Pulp Fiction like, yeah, that was my movie.
Technically,
But
he
they
was a
don't
gangster
talk-
in there, too, though.
Exactly, but they don't talk about Vin Rames getting raped in Pulp Fiction.
Nah.
It'll be
Yeah.
a lot of niggas that like, yeah, that's my favorite movie. So you remember Vin Rames getting? Don't be talking about that
That's
shit.
my least favorite
Like,
scene.
Come on,
And
man.
also, even in that gangsta ass role inside of Baby Boy, you licked another grown man's bald head.
Exactly.
I know that was
Exactly.
in the script. I know that was not in the fucking
Method
script.
acting.
Talk about John. Like, come on,
That
man.
is method acting my ass.
Like, man, but it's like them the only 2 niggas that came back from that shit in the black community, and Vin Rames is the only one to this day that we be like, oh, that nigga still gay though,
For
but
sure.
we'll watch his movies.
Yeah.
Like, you
I'm
feel
not
me?
gonna lie, because Blade did save Wesley. It's a good
Man,
thing he dropped 3 of them bitches to
like,
make
come
us
on,
forget.
man.
Because, yeah.
No, I think Wesley was always talented enough to
No, he for sure
overcome
was.
that.
Wesley.
He
That's
for sure
Wesley.
was.
But everybody, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
dude that you talking about, like, bro, you was not popping enough to do
Yeah.
that and
Hell
then
no.
come back. Like, you've gotten like typecast into that, which is what you
Yeah.
don't really want.
For sure. So I see what he was saying, but yeah, it was just a lot of iffy stuff. And also, did y'all you watched the full interview,
Yeah.
right? Bro, I know for sure, for a fact, bro, where this nigga was lying. This nigga said that he read 8,000 books within the time that he was from 10 years old to 12 years old. And he also turned down college because it didn't interest him at the age of 14.
No, he didn't say at 14.
It was
He said
something
he ran away at 14.
It was something
He just said
that
he
was
didn't
very
he didn't
young
want to
when
go
he
to college because
bruh.
it didn't interest him. He wasn't down for it.
I'm not gonna lie. Either way, that nigga didn't read
Yeah.
no damn 8,000 books. You don't even got the vocabulary for that, cat.
I don't think he said 8,000, though, did he?
He did. It was a high ass.
It was a high ass number.
It was a high ass, unbelievable.
But I think
number.
he said it. He said he misspoke and said in a year, but I think he meant in between. Yeah, like
Yeah.
8 and 13 or something. He
You don't
read
think
this
he can
amount.
really run a 4.4?
No.
They showed him digging.
Man,
He was digging, though.
I'm not gonna lie, he was digging when they took him to the gym.
Solid 4'7".
And when that man was in Atlanta and he ran away from the cops down that street, niggas was saying he was digging in that too.
Nigga on you talking about the show?
Yeah. Friday after next though.
Yeah.
Friday after next he was
Exactly,
digging.
he was
That
digging.
nigga hit that corner hard too.
Man,
He did.
I'll burn his ass.
But yeah, that being said, at the age of whatever I am, I can still run a 4.4. I'm a physical specimen.
At the age of whatever I am.
That did. Hey, Shannon just had to sit there and keep a straight face.
Man, Shannon
All
was in there,
right,
bro.
Cap.
That nigga said
He said I'll get you a 40.
That's what you should have asked Sid when he was on here.
Good
nigga
boy.
Cat.
That nigga stupid. He said
Exactly.
you got an unnatural loyalty to losers.
Hey, that's been my one.
Man,
That's been my one.
He dropped so many quotables in that interview. That shit was crazy.
For sure. That man said, I'm coming, they know I'm coming, and they know I'm going to do my job. And that's me every day when I'm late. Like, literally. Before we get into the question that we have, two things, man. Please keep an eye out on...
My lost cat.
Sure.
I don't
got no fence.
Shit like that though. I'm like, damn, he beat me too.
But please keep an eye out on our Instagram page and my Instagram page on when we're posting stories. And when you guys watch this and you guys have things, bro, for the 30th time, I love the feedback engagement that I get. I love when you guys ask me questions personally and everything like that. But please leave it in the comments. Put it on the Instagram page. Leave it somewhere to where I can remember. If I text you a lot, it's going to get lost inside of the conversation. So sometimes we do miss out on topics or things that you guys want us to talk about. But that's because you guys are just telling me personally. If you guys feel a way about Steve or Kahari or Keys or anything that we do here,
say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Leave it in the comments. You know what I mean? So
don't be running behind him.
Don't be telling this nigga I'm right here.
I'll jump you myself.
I'll jump you myself is crazy. But yeah, bro, please leave all constructive. We are not, as you can see, bro, we play around too much to take anything that y'all say seriously. Not in that type of sense, but for real.
No,
bro.
in that type of sense.
However
you take it, however you meant it.
Hey, man, the day you deserve, huh? But no, in all seriousness, please look out for the fan engagement posts on the Instagram. Sometimes I repost it on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, bro, stop being a lazy son of a bitch and click over to our Measy Media podcast page so I don't have to keep having fan engagement on my account.
Spam them.
Bro, because y'all be killing me with that, bro. It's literally you tap the button, it says view post, you hit view post, it will take you straight to my page or straight to our page. You hit the follow button, you're good, bro. You won't have to do it again. You will pop up first on your story because it's a business page, and if you interact with it, it will be very valuable for you, those of you who want to comment. If you don't have an Instagram, leave it inside of the comments on our YouTube. Other than that, man, hey, it's going to be a lot of shit that get missed. Following that, although we are not necessarily a PG-13 podcast, please, let's try to keep the podcast, at a moderate level, bro. I don't personally try to talk about, when you guys ask questions. I personally don't try to talk about sexual preferences.
Y'all just went on a whole thing about gay niggas. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's different, bro.
All right.
You feel me? Because, it's a difference in between us talking about that as a topic and you asking me, do you like small asses or big asses? BBLs or no BBLs? My granny watched this shit, gang.
Do you like BBLs or no BBLs? That's a good question.
Hey, natural.
I seen it coming. Y'all seen it. Hey, this been a thing online. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? So
I got this one short little outfit. It say natural life.
I'm for the naturals. You know what I mean? But in all seriousness, though, those are not the questions per se that I am looking for. I don't even want to say we as a group, but just me personally, I'm not looking for those type of questions. depending on how it's worded also as well, because it's just different ways. But like, you just hitting the comment section and being like, fake asses, real asses, doesn't matter, blah blah, like that's wild. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna jump on here like that, bruh. I'm a pillar in my community.
Is you?
I'm a pillar in my community, and I try to set a good example for those watching.
Him and that 5-and-5 team are doing loads. Niggas is lifting up Oakland single-handed, nigga. Niggas coach for 1 year. They talking about they a pillar, bro. That shit crazy.
Fuck
that shit crazy.
I'm a pillar, bro.
I'm done. Niggas said a pillar, though.
He said he holding up Oakland single-handed.
Come on, man. Oh, shit. Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie, that one was just entertainment. But no, like, real shit, bro. Please just be mindful of the questions that you ask and everything like that.
And feel free to translate it to some respectful shit if you,
yeah, no,
you think
like
you
I
can.
said,
I don't know.
Like I said, because like that one, in that sense, I just translated it into a much easier, because I told y'all off camera what the question really said.
Like,
and it's
hello,
just,
she make it wiggle like
Jello.
Jello.
But it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, just be mindful of those type of questions and everything like that. What if questions, scenario questions, questions about the pod. If y'all want to ask what the fuck be taking us so long, or just anything of that sense, bro. All of those
damn business. Nigga,
I'm for sure gonna say that, but still, if you want to ask, feel free. All of those things, bro. But other than that, man, we did use one of the things that you guys use as an actual topic, and the only question that we have for this episode is single woman with kids. Well, let me rephrase that. Single woman with hella kids.
Oof.
Thing is, what do you mean by hella? All right, first part of the question.
We're gonna assume more than 3.
Yeah, let's just assume more than 3. Let's 3 and up. 3 and up is
3 and up. Yeah, that's true.
A single woman.
With anybody with 3 kids, they got hella kids, nigga.
Why are they single? Do you feel like it is the man, or do you feel like it's them?
It's both.
Respectfully so, because me personally, as somebody with no kids, I'm just not willing to go into a relationship and you have 3 of them. Especially, you got 3 kids, 4 baby daddies, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is wild.
That shit is wild.
It's like, or, you know, on some real shit, 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies, 2 baby daddies, whatever the fuck it is. It's like, that's just too much background drama that I'm not bringing to you, so I don't want to bring it into my life. You know what I mean? Not saying that your baby daddies could be cool as fuck, but at the same time,
they probably not.
One of them can't be. You feel me? Out of just off the odds, if you got 3, one of them is a loose screw, for surely. But even still, it's just like I said, bro. I'm not the type of person who I got hella baby mamas, and you gonna have to deal with picking up the kids and doing all of this shit and arguing with her and her telling you she finna pull out your tracks the next time she see you, and I'm not. You feel me? I'm not bringing that to you, so I'm not gonna put myself inside of that situation. Now you got 1 kid, we may be able to work. You know what I mean? 1 or 2 is yeah to me. But yeah, y'all go ahead. What y'all feel?
I mean, I feel like it's on both parts though, cause it's like, how I say this shit. It's on the woman, on the simple fact that
Close your legs.
Nah, I ain't even trying to say it like that. Cause
Yeah.
a man can want to do it, but it's like at the end of the day, when a woman has kids, if it's not by the man that she's with right now, it's unconditional love, unconditional loyalty. That goes to your child. Go to my family, for instance. My mama and my little brother dad. This nigga, he cool dude, but this nigga tried to get at me one day. I'm watching TV, you feel me? He playing too much, you feel me? I don't really like being played with when I'm in my mode. I told him, leave me the fuck alone. You know, kid cussing at an adult. Don't nobody take that well. He start, you feel me? Don't talk to me like that, yada, yada. Let me the fuck go, yada, 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 all that extra shit. My mama come home. He tell her, want they don't want. well, you shouldn't have been messing with him. That's exactly what she said. Like, you feel me? So when it come down to it, a woman is going to take her son's side no matter fucking what. And not saying that is a bad thing, but as a man, it's like, how can I
fit into this?
How can I fit into this? How can I structure this? How can I do this if no matter what I do is going to be wrong even though I'm in the right? Like, you feel me? And women don't understand that. And then vice versa, like, men don't understand it. We don't. Like, especially if you come in there and you don't have a kid, like, you feel me? You don't know what it's like to have that unconditional love. The only unconditional love you have is to your mama. And then to your mama, you know, you come fucking first. Yeah. So that's what you know. So you thinking, like, why am I not coming first to this bitch? Like, you feel me? You don't mean to be an asshole or none of that extra shit, but it's like, bitch, when I say jump, like, jump. Like, jump, like, for real, like, not to say, like, you run shit or she your slave or some shit like that, but it's like, that's what you want, because you know damn well if she call you and be like, oh, can you come here, you go get to running. Yeah. Like, you feel me? So when it come down to multiple kids, it's like, damn, now I got to deal with all of that shit. Like, you feel me? It may not even be the simple fact of her and all the baby daddies, because it may be like she might have 3 baby daddies like us. Cool ass niggas. Like, we just accidentally nutted in the bitch. Like, you feel me? But we still taking care of our kids. We still cool as fuck.
I
like,
definitely got trapped. Definitely got trapped if it's me.
Nigga, but still, like, she still got some cool ass baby daddies, but it's like, niggas ain't trying to deal with all that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, like, that's a lot, bro. So it's like, it's on both parts, the fact that a woman with hella kids is single. Because it's like, for one, you either start off hella young and don't know what the fuck it is, bro. Like, and then you just have a baby, ain't nobody really committed to that. And then, you know, just the rest of that shit. So I just put it on both parts. If you ain't ready, then you ain't ready.
For sure.
Shit.
Oh, but yeah, go back to what you said, though. Close your legs.
Damn.
Simple.
Run it back.
Nah, cause bitches, not to keep it going, but bitches, one thing I hate is when they done, like, let's say I got a bitch. None of us know each other from a can of paint. I got a bitch. As soon as she done fucking with me and she just had my baby, we done. We broke up before we even knew she was pregnant. Yeah. You feel me? She'll boom, bam, have the baby. Talk to you before she found out she was pregnant. So now y'all all into it. You like, oh, okay, I'm cool. You a real nigga. Yeah. So you go do what you go do because you love the bitch at the time. You love the bitch. Like, you feel me? And then you fell out with her. Like, you feel me? You did the whole 2-year thing. Yeah. It was like, I can't really, this ain't even my kid. Won't. You fucked around, got her pregnant. Like, you feel me? And then after she done fucking with you, coming in. And it's like exactly like that. Like, it's a chain cycle. Like, you feel me? They don't know how to stop, how to just be single. For sure. Like, you feel me? If a woman should just be single and keep her legs closed, especially after that first baby, because you should realize that nigga wasn't what you thought he was. So how about you get to know the next nigga and then
stop fucking with the same dude.
Exactly. But why it's on both is because a nigga will be like, oh, she ain't fucking, I'm out. Like, you feel me?
And on top of that, though, because I have seen, this has actually been a conversation on Twitter, too. I have seen women say that, oh, well, we don't know because men do be, like, lying about what they have and, like, their personas and everything like that. That is also on y'all, bro. Not to say it like that, because y'all are looking for a type of men. If y'all stop looking for men with money, bro, because that every woman who says that is looking for a certain type of man. Money is very easy to make it seem like you have that on Instagram. In real life, this man could be driving a rental that's a Benz, and he just got it for a couple of weeks, and you done fucked with him for a couple of weeks, and now you letting this man hit raw, nut all inside of you and everything like that because he a Benz, he drive a Benz and he got money because he telling you he live in the high towers in San Francisco, but this nigga really living in the Motel 6. Exactly. You feel me? Like,
what's that old school saying? Damn. Don't judge a book by its cover. It works both motherfucking ways, man. Just because that nigga look broke don't mean he can't take care of you and all 1,500 of your motherfucking family members. Just because that nigga look rich don't mean he can take care of you.
Like the whole 1,500 family members, because that's real, bro. Like, y'all go off of appearances and what a nigga look like and everything like that, and it's just like, to be honest, that's another reason why, like, the dating pool these days for our generation is just so awkward and dumb as fuck, because it's like, on one end, men are looking for, like, women who are consistently fucking and they can go around and do what they want to do and everything like that. I'm not speaking on all men, but if I'm gonna be real, that it's a good majority of it. You feel me? And then on the woman end, most of y'all are looking for niggas with money, women to take, to get taken care of and everything like that. Like me as a person who's been single for a minute, bruh, y'all would be amazed by the times that I done slid inside of a DM and got, I'm not gonna lie, I don't respond unless you send 45 to my cash app. You sound like a fucking whore.
But did you send it though?
Hell no.
Not even once.
Hell no.
Not even
I'm
once.
broke, shawty. I'm broke, baby. And I'm standing on that,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I'm not sending that
but
either.
then,
Feel me?
on that part though, like just how bitches be like, oh, I don't want no broke nigga. What you think a nigga want a broke bitch?
Yeah,
like yes,
that's
a nigga in his right mind, he will do this. He will spend money on the bitch. He will do anything in his power to make that bitch happy. But if it's because he wants to do it, not because the bitch is broke and I gotta do it. Like, you feel me? If I feel like that, it's gonna be like, damn, well, shit. I can go get me a bitch who I can do the same shit for, but she at least do something for me. Exactly. Like, you feel me? Just a whole bunch of pussy and sucking dick ain't cutting it. Like,
that don't make
come
you a
on,
real
bro.
woman. Then your head trash.
Man. Yeah, that nigga stupid.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, because most of y'all don't got it. But anyways, it's just like, yeah, bro, and it's to go off of your point, bro. I just saw a post the other day that said women will have a whole ass baby daddy that they was fucking with for years. He leave, and now she was talking about something. I stayed with this nigga when he was broke. Bitch, you was broke too. We was broke together, but now I'm
that
broke.
Is for sure. Y'all
you know what I mean?
broke.
Because y'all like, you feel me? Because I just seen a post the other day that like, basically this nigga was living inside of his public storage unit. You know what I mean? Okay. And women talking about some, oh yeah, you know, this is why you don't deal with broke ass niggas, blah, 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 blah. But what did she have to offer? Did he bring her here and be like, hey, this is how I'm living? You can either join me or you can cut. Because that's how most men are. I ain't never met a man who's just been like, oh yeah, and then it's like, to be so real, if she had her own spot, and this is where y'all be getting lost. Y'all be wanting a nigga to have this, and that, and the third, but what do you have? Because she's staying in a public storage with a nigga, but what did she have to offer that? Because the public storage is probably the best that both of them got.
Exactly.
You feel me? And y'all just be in people business.
Yeah, y'all broke together.
Bro.
That's cool.
They broke together, bro.
As long as you love each other,
together, bro. Because y'all always love to post the pictures of such and such and such and such from back in the day, and this person and that person back in the day.
It ain't even back in the day, bro. It's now. It's like the people they see on Instagram. Half of them be faking the funk. They don't even be in a really happy relationship.
Yeah, and they be like, oh yeah, like
and
perfect
they be
example.
like, oh,
I want that Will and Jada love.
Yeah.
Now, don't nobody want that Will and Jada love. Like, y'all don't know, bruh.
Single mothers should know exactly how a broke nigga feel. I kid you not, especially when it comes to a dating struggle.
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure.
Because
you go to the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, like you can barely take care of you and your son. How you gonna expect me to take care of me and you?
And your son.
And your son.
Yeah, and for the point of the question, your sons and daughters, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Back to the question. Yeah,
multiple
I think
kids is, you know, that's where that. All in all, bro, that's where you draw the line. Multiple kids, unless you are a man with multiple kids.
I feel like it's a little bit of both. So, like, all right, so there, you could not be at blame. Like, there just could have been a nigga that ran off on you. He gave you 3 kids and then dipped on you. That ain't your fault.
Yeah.
You also could have 3 baby daddies and you keep choosing wrong every time. And you keep having kids way too early with these niggas every time, right? But even regardless of what the situation is or how you got to that point, in the dating pool wise, you gonna be single for a while because you got a lower, you at the bottom tier because niggas don't want to, most men don't want to take care of somebody else's kid, to be honest.
Sure.
It's a lot of responsibility. Women just be like, oh, these men don't want to da-da-da-da. And it's like, yeah, you feel perfectly fine taking care of them. That's your son. That's your daughter. That's your blood. Like, when you just show up and it's like me meeting fucking Steve Cousin, and it's like, yeah, that's my family now. Like, out of nowhere. Yeah. It's like, bro, I'm going to need a second to adjust, or I'm going to be like, yo, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And then,
sure.
too, I'm glad you just said that, too, because for somebody like me, I carry my last name.
Yeah.
I'm not, you already got 3 kids. You probably done having kids. So for my future,
she probably not though.
You know, you probably not, but even still, you know what I mean. Like
some of them just be as many as they can.
3, bro. Like I'm trying to have 3. I highly doubt you want 6 kids.
Not 6.
You know what I mean? And then even if you are, bro, I'm not trying to have 3 kids with somebody with 3 kids, so now my whole life I'm taking 6 kids. Like, you know what I mean? And just for me, bro, like, I really hold my last name, like, prideful. Y'all know I come from on my dad's side, bro, that White's last name is very German and distinct, bro. You hear that shit, you know somebody related to me. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just, I'm mad you know it's German. I don't even know if that was a joke or if he was just.
No, I do the name.
Okay.
It sounds German, nigga. I know.
It came out so fast. I'm like, that ain't what he was about to say. But
I'm sitting here, I'm like, did I ever tell this nigga that was a German?
No, I know German names when I hear them.
Oh, well traveled ass nigga.
Let me educate the people real quick. Fun fact.
No, so it's like real life, like just me, bro. I really carry like my family last name. It's me and my cousin, bro. And it's like I'm not trying to taint my last name, bro. Like, not to say it like that, but if you already got a Williams, a Rodriguez, and you feel me?
Yeah, that's
she got a black and a Mexican.
Yeah, bro. I was about to say an Asian name, but y'all was gonna be mad at the name that I was about to say.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
You know, like I'm trying to be cool recently, 2024. I'm trying to watch what I'm saying. I'm trying to become more culturally aware.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the Asian name?
Wong. You had a Williams and Rodriguez and a Wong.
This nigga out of pocket.
But yeah, so it's just like I'm not trying to throw, you feel me, a white into that, bro. Like I really have to think about like my last name, bro, and like what I want, bro. Like I want to keep it pure. I want to have multiple sons so that way I can like my sons don't got to worry about being the ones who carry their name and everything like that. Because like for those of y'all who may not know what I mean, like real shit, me and my cousin don't have kids, bro. That's it for our lineage. You feel me? Like, a lot of y'all come from bigger families to where y'all don't think about that, or like, y'all siblings or somebody already else got kids, bro. Like, I don't have that. So it's like, in that sense, bro, you be bumping into people sometimes who, they carry their last name, and that really, like, means a lot to a man. Maybe not as much as it did in, like, the fucking 1800s when niggas was fucking swapping pigs and shit like that, but, you feel me?
Swapping pigs.
Yeah, niggas used to trade pigs for wives.
That's what you mean by swapping. I was like, what, you trading pigs?
Yeah.
No, you mean,
pigs for pussy. Yeah. It was very valuable trade.
Big pig.
It was, pigs, goats, cows, all that shit.
You know, livestock.
For
Damn,
sure.
they really used to do y'all out of pocket. Y'all deserve to fight for that. Y'all got it. But, yeah, that's just how I feel, bro. Anything else y'all got on that one?
The last thing on that is like, all right, so imagine from a dude's perspective, just to explain why if you have a bunch of kids, you're going to be pretty low on the dating totem pole. Like, imagine I was super careful not to have kids for all these years, right? So I can enjoy myself. I built my career up, right? Making some decent money now. I go on vacations, every year, this, and that, right? Why am I about to just give that shit up to come take care of your kids that your irresponsible ass had with 3 different dudes? Like, bro, it's just like, it would be a whole lifestyle change for me that I didn't even sign up for. You feel me?
And
not to mention...
Even if you was to do it, they would expect you not to cheat. How the fuck you gonna expect this nigga not? Them ain't my kids. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Steve.
I told y'all this was gonna get his kids.
Shit. Like you said.
I think you still shouldn't cheat if you go.
I didn't work my way up to the top of the totem pole.
Wait.
All this cheese. I got all this vacation money. And I'm gonna pick this bitch. I'm gonna pick this bitch with 3-4 kids. Like, you feel me?
I think if you gonna sign up for it, you shouldn't cheat.
What the fuck?
I'ma just say that, bro.
Oh my god. Yo.
No, you shouldn't cheat. But it's like, come on now. If the nigga was to cheat, it's like, bitch, you got me. Come on now. I'm taking care of you and your 3 kids. What life you would have had better than this?
Get some extra pussy.
Like, come on now. You was gonna fuck around and fuck with a broke nigga that was gonna cheat on you. Well, I can't cheat with all this money. Like, well, I'm just saying.
Hey, what they used to say, you rather cry in a Honda or a Benz?
Come on now. Which one? Which one?
Come on now. A good Maybach.
Stop playing.
But yeah, man.
Her ass gonna be crying on that damn pull-out couch.
Damn.
That's the fuck she was crying on.
Pull-out couch is crazy.
Her and her 3 babies.
Man, but shit. Other than that, man, y'all got anything else?
Nah, people probably ain't gonna like me after today.
Hey, it is what it is,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck. What Life Jennings say?
I don't know which song you talking about.
Hey, he walked out. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna like me after this one.
But yeah, man. All in all, man, just to put a cap on that conversation, bro. Woman with multiple kids, bro. It's literally on both sides. At the end of the day, if the man chooses to deal with that, the man chooses to deal with that. If a man chooses not to deal with you, ladies, because you have 3 kids, you gotta run with your fate. You feel me? Put your head down. Go with God, like Steve said. You feel me? Be single. Learn yourself. Take care of your damn kids, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, if that nigga not there with you taking care of them kids, you gotta do it. You feel me? So.
And if you put it all in God's hands, it's all gonna work out eventually.
It's always
I
gonna work
guarantee you,
out,
bro.
bro.
You open your legs for the devil, you gotta close them for the Lord.
Hello.
All right.
Message.
But
yeah, man, on a real positive, just closing out the episode and everything like that, bruh. I do know shit has been hard, difficult, you feel me, for a lot of people around this motherfucker recently. Inflation is high, stress is high, you feel me, motherfuckers out here having heart attacks, strokes, everything else, bruh. Protect your peace, for real. Like, that is my best thing to tell y'all, you feel me? Even if it's work, learn breathing exercises, learn a way to channel your anger in different ways, bro, because me personally, I done seen stress affect my family to the point of, like I just said, strokes, heart attacks, everything like that. So even me, myself, I've been working on keeping my composure down and just not digging into people's negative-ass energy so much, bro, and if you only talking to 3 or 4 motherfuckers by the end of the day, bro. That's what it is. You feel me? Like Steve said a minute ago, bro. You put it in God's hands, it's always gonna work out. Stay prayed up, bro. Stay out the way. Go out the house for nothing but fucking necessities, money, and everything else. Especially if you here with us in the Bay, cause motherfuckers is getting robbed and shit left and right. You feel me? Stay on your pivot foot. Look around, and yeah, overall, bro, just stay blessed, man. You feel me? I fuck with y'all as always for fucking with us. I appreciate all of y'all support, bro. Please be patient with us. Like I always say, bro, we are 3 to 4 busy ass people, bro. Me, Kahari, Keith, Steve, we all do way more than this podcast. We all have our own little endeavors, bro. This is just something that we do because, 1, y'all fuck with it, 2, we fuck with each other, bro, and it's good conversation. Like, subscribe, comment, you feel me? Fuck with the fan engagement. Please start leaving more comments. Get on that Instagram if you have it. You know what I mean? Other than that, bro, we hope to be seeing y'all soon. Y'all got any leaving notes?
Send y'all single friends with no babies our way.
Steve trying to get us in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, Steve about to have a minute cap on his minute. Steve about to be allowed 450 words per episode.
Man, put that nigga to a Twitter limit.
Mind you, Steve is the only nigga on the pod without an Instagram. Talking about sending bitches on. You gonna get Kahari in trouble. Like,
you got the email Steve, bro.
Y'all go find me if you want to get to me. You feel me? You just go through them.
Basically, I'm gonna be the weeding agent, and if you ugly, you're not getting through this.
Basically.
But if so, I'll put you in contact with my gang. You know what I mean?
If you can cook good, I'll come test it out.
And
you
I will
can
keep
clean, I'll
leasing.
inspect. I'll test out the rest. We'll get there.
Man.
But yeah, good to be back. I ain't really got nothing else.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, shit. That's been another episode, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Fan engagement. Please, bruh. Other than that, man, stay blessed, stay loved. We appreciate y'all. We out.
Alrighty then.